So you've been named to the transition team for your father, and can you give me some idea? Are you looking for people, or will you put people in that truly understand the depth of the deep state and people that are willing to fire all of these people? I mean, it's going to take, excuse my expression, balls of steel to do this.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, that's literally why I wanted to be on transition. It's literally not to appoint actually a single person. It's to block all of the bad actors. And there's plenty of them. And that's the difference between now, and 16. 16, we didn't know. You had to fill, at the time there was 4,000 positions in the Plum Book, and that's the book that the president assigns these roles. It's like, we didn't know any of them. I mean, my father had spent 2 days in D.C. in his entire life prior to winning the presidency. We had no idea where to start. Now we know. We've seen the bad actors. We've seen what the ones who tell you they're going to be loyal, or 5 minutes after you win, they put out a nice tweet negating 7 years of hate, and those are the guys. The ones that are your supposed friends, they're actually much worse than the Democrats, because you assume they're actually doing the right thing by you because they supposedly believe these things. But even if they believe them, they're subverting you across the way. So I got on there, my brother got on, and the first thing we said is, those people aren't getting jobs. We don't want them in our administration. We don't need that. We got 4 years to fix something. Now we have an understanding of how that works. We know who the good people are and the bad people are. So, hey, it's beyond the 4,000 jobs, it's tens of thousands of jobs. So, I don't know that it'll be perfect, but I'm getting involved to make sure it's as perfect as it possibly can be.
Well, I am hoping that the price of housing in the D.C. area collapses because your father has won, and everybody knows, oh, crap, they're just going to be cutting all these jobs, and there's plenty of housing for people that are living around the Capitol. The endorsement from RFK, do you think that's coming?
Listen, I hope so. I think RFK, I think he's a smart guy. I think he's actually got very good views on certain things. I think there's some other things, we're going to disagree with him on, but I think it shows sort of a unity against, literally, you mentioned it before I hopped on, about the communism that we are up against. It's not hyperbole anymore. It's not like, they're just a little bit more left than us. It's not, these people, she's talking about, we want to set up price fixing, and we want to set up this, and we're going to be auditing businesses, and we're going to take away your business, and we're going to take away your children if we, can't do, drive-through, transgender surgeries for minors without parental consent.
Right.
They've lost their minds. And so, I love the idea. I love the idea of, giving him, some sort of role in some sort of, major, 3-letter entity or whatever it may be, and let him blow it up. I think that's what we need. And so I think that kind of unity, even where there may be certain disagreements on certain things, I think he could be a really great asset for that. I think he could bring people together. And I think it shows a strong, a strong opposition to what we are up against, which is just abject insanity. And I think if we had real unity across independents and others in America to stand up for what we know is coming, what the media is doing a very good job hiding from us, which is the reality of the Kamala Harris platform, which is just a continuation of the Biden administration's platform. We don't need another 4 years of this. What's unique with this election, we had 4 years under Trump. We've had 4 years under Biden. When were you better off? It's sort of a no-brainer. And yet, when you're up against the trillion-dollar institution of tech, $1 trillion of mainstream media functioning as the marketing arm of the Democrat Party, it's hard to get a fair shake. And so we have to expose that. And the more people that we had on board, the better. So I'd certainly be open and welcome to the idea, frankly.